He's been pretty darn.
Striding into the box, Franklin Hathaway, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Come on, big guy, get yourself right here.
Hard hit ball to second, fielded cleanly, and a rather easy first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, they need to get on more. They're in the bottom third of the league in OBP, so they need to get runners on base so that they can at least try to put together some big innings.
Michael Lorenz gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe.
At the plate, Ozzie Rivera. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ozzie Rivera.
Come on, big dog, stay hot. Let's go.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Keep it rolling.
Hit out towards second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number two. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Mississippi defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this is a pitcher that you love to play defense behind. He's got a low ERA, but a low strikeout rate. So that tells me not a lot of hard contact, but he's going to.
Ozzie Rivera stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Rivera.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Let's go now. One time.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Mississippi leads it 2-0. Franklin Hathaway will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Vic McConnell.
Edward Curran will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Felipe Beltran will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Rivera ranges to his right. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder number 33, Franklin Hathaway.
Ozzie Rivera will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
All right, hold it here.
And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Rafael Gonzalez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
That missed. That's a ball.
That misses, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Grounded to short. James gloves it. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Third baseman.
Well, a nice job right here to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so he just makes sure to get one on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Come on, guys.
Digging in and looking for more, B.J. Draper. He singled his last time up.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
You know, with just the slim lead that they have right now, this is still anybody's game. So you hate to give away base runners in situations like this. Now, if it's your elite base stealer, go ahead, let him fly. But right here, this is a tough out for me to give away.
Felipe Beltran will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Ozzie Rivera gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Rivera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Try to change the pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Watch out. Drive him in for us. Let's go, baby.
The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it to second for one. On to first. A double play.
First baseman.
Oh, man. That's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man on to start the ninth, and things are looking up. But then this is a made-to-order double play ball, and suddenly you're just an out away from this game being over.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ozzie Rivera will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Lucius Fowler set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner going a second time. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. B.J. Draper will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Ozzie Rivera is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hey, see it. Right.
In there, strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lucius Fowler.
Edward Curran stands in following an RBI single his first time through. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it.
Now batting, right fielder.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Ozzie Rivera will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
A story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Hey, we got 2.
In now, Aaron Travis. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We're through 6 full. Mississippi's out in front, 5-0.
Got no one out
Edward
now.
Curran gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Hey, let's turn it. Plays a 2 now.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he is in there ahead of the throw. So first and third now to kick off the inning.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Ozzie Rivera will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
0-1.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go. Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Saldana is there, 1 away.
Now batting,
2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control.
Back here with our minor league pregame. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. It's the first game in the month of June between the Birmingham Barons and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ozzie Rivera gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Let it fly now.
Lifted into center field. Hathaway over to his right. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, and he is in there. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's on a nice little hot streak, batting over 400 in his last 10 games.
So stepping in, number 25, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, we got one.
Here's the 1-1. Popped up.
Up!
Rivera is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now that we have a chance, let's bring in a look at how the Barons will line it up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits.
Rocco James gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a diving stop. The throw.
Hey.
Safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome. Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Franklin Hathaway steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Hit to short. Goes to third with it, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ozzie Rivera.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Fowler.
So striding in, number 38, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep. Here you go.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
And this is fouled at the plate.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base.
Let it fly.
Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mississippi leads it 2-1. Todd Vasquez strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Aaron Travis in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Rocco.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count, and you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. You know, that's a sign that his location is where it needs.
Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Rivera, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position.
Definitely a really nice opportunity to jump out and get that early lead and get the other guys up against the ropes right now.
See it drive it. Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Fifth inning. 2-1 our score.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Trying to hold the lead. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
And another foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Travis moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Go out here, huh?
Michael Lorenz comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Franklin Hathaway will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Slow roller back to the mound. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
This ball's not hit all that sharply, and I think a lot of pitchers would have been content just to take the out at first base. But he forces it into second base, and he winds up getting his lead man.
Ozzie Rivera will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Rivera.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Just checking.
Oh, that one got the pitcher.
Run it out.
Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Barons are out in front here, 5-2. Franklin Hathaway will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First offering on its way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Hindsight's always 20/20, and I know you want to avoid the double play. But this late in the ball game, I like my chances a lot better if I have the tying run at the plate.
Todd Vasquez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Runners off for second. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 8 full. Birmingham leads this thing 5-3. Ozzie Rivera gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Rivera.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Driven nicely into the gap.
Nice job.
He's around first on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Make the turn. Look.
Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Just not going to be denied that time as he's into third with his 8th triple of the year.
So coming to the plate, Lucius Fowler, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
A man on third with 2 down.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here. Here we go right here. No one better.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hathaway giving chase, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Birmingham Barons and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ozzie Rivera will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. See what he's done over the past 9 ball games. First pitch on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Ray Molina will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, what a play! He gathers the throw. Not in time.
Good effort, though.
Fantastic play, but he's unable to finish with an out, and runners will be at the corners now with one gone. B.J. Draper will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Draper.
Hey, we got one here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
0-1.
And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Todd Vasquez, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Rivera from shallow right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0. Ozzie Rivera is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Drive it right here.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oh, and he botches it. The relay, and he is in there.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what's happening here. He's focused so much on lining up to make this throw that he actually forgets to catch the ball first. And he's going to get hit with an error for his efforts here. Or maybe you'd call it lack of effort.
All right, here we go.
Standing in now, Lou Dubose, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
Drive it. Let's go. Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show. The Friday Night Showcase. Ozzie Rivera will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on.
Come on,
Just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Go hard, go hard.
Swing, hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Ozzie Rivera will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Here we go. Come on.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far, and it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Stepping in now, Lou Dubose. Pitch misses the throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
You know, with just the slim lead that they have right now, this is still anybody's game. So you hate to give away base runners in situations like this. Now, if it's your elite base stealer, go ahead, let him fly. But right here, this is a tough out for me to give away.
Edward Curran steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Rivera on the grass and taken in out there for the first out.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. He's going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
B.J. Draper will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To short. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. The Barons are out in front here, 4-2. Ozzie Rivera digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Into the box now, Lou Dubose. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Get your pitch. No one better, buddy.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Daly is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Birmingham leads this thing 4-2. Randall Daly will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Oh, this is a bad error right here. He tries to square himself up to second base to get this double play started, but I don't know if his cleats got stuck or what, but this is not a very good...
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Second baseman.
Come on, big guy.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
No one bet. Let's go.
Miller's ready with the 1-1 pitch. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost.
Pick up the ball. Pick up the ball.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the one run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
3 runs.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 3-1. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Ozzie Rivera gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Ozzie Rivera.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Eric, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd. And they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
Take your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses the throw down, but he'll hold on to it as he'll just regroup here. He's running again. Pitch misses low. The throw down, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll step off. Again, he's off for second. And a step off. And now he's on the move again for second.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Hey, see it up. Drive the other way.
Now he'll step off. Runner goes for third. And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Lamont Manning will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Rivera comes up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes...
Ozzie Rivera stands in.
Second baseman, Ozzie Rivera.
Cole has his target. Here comes the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Right side, hit hard.
Go
Wiley
hard,
is there.
He's out.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Rod Edmondson.
Settling in now, Ozzie Rivera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
What's your pitch?
Cole's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1 and 2.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Gutierrez giving chase, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So a good pitch there to get the out, and with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA.
Well, it's business as usual for them. They lead the National League in that department, and it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you,
Cody Ashe will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Hey, come on now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Rivera on the grass. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Lamont Manning will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Lamont Manning.
Come on now, just 2-ball right here. Steal!
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Into the box now, Ozzie Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Manning going back on it, still going back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Orioles have cut it to a 4-2 ball game.
boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but
Hey guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victories.
4 runs on 10
So that'll just about do it. From America's heartland, we've got nighttime baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Ozzie Rivera will stand in, and he was the entirety of their offense yesterday afternoon as he drove in both of their 2 runs.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. You going to start the runner at first here?
Yeah, at the plate, you've got a guy that will ground into his share of double plays, so it's not a bad idea to get things in motion.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing.
Come on now.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Starling Marte will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rivera on the grass and reined in, 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He comes in among the AL leaders in batting average, so he's been swinging it very well all year.
Ozzie Rivera will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Ozzie Rivera.
Hey, I'm ripping it up there, huh?
He's set. Here it comes. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
That's by him for strike 1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Let her rip.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, he waited out the curveball that time and just ripped it towards the hole. You see the dive over there at first, but that was pretty much for show. A little false hustle. I don't think he ever really thought he was going to get to that one. It was hit way too hard.
Rod Edmondson will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Into the box, Michael Choice. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, with 1 away in the inning, they're thinking they'd like to get a second runner into scoring position. And that was wishful thinking because a good throw takes care of him trying to steal second.
Chris Chassin is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Wood into the windup. Here's the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
The catcher, number 28, Jose.
And there's a look at his pitch count so far. You can see he's already thrown 37 pitches for strikes. That shows me that he's been able to work the zone effectively to this point.
Starling Marte will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit, and that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
Leading off the inning, Ozzie Rivera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Hey, come on, big dog. Pitch.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Get your pitch. Hey, get on for us here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hitting machine for them.
Rod Edmondson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. He's on the move again from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for third. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base.
Come on, big guy.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Let it fly right here.
1 run, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore.
Here we go.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Stepping in, Michael Choice. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
The first 2 pitches here, they're both down. They know that he's trying to get something in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, so they're going to make it as difficult for him as possible.
All right, come on now, one time. Let it fly.
3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
I would imagine that free pass was at least semi-intentional there. Now at least you set up a double play possibility with runners at the corners and 1 out.
Scott Fernandez will come forward now, and a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Sooner or later, the Orioles are going to have to find that key hit. Pretty much eluded them all throughout.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go.
Line toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Just a line drive right back where it came from. He was all over that one, and that'll get that runner in from third base.
Ozzie Rivera ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Wait for your pitch up there.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore.
so you didn't drive it here.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Taken high and deep to right. Chassin ranging back. And this will kick off the wall out near the Kansas City bullpen. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Rod Edmondson will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Come on, Daddy, like a big
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Come on, baby, one time, here we go.
Trying to hold the lead, and the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside, the throw.
He's in there.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And for me, that's taken too much of a risk when you're the tying run. If you get thrown out there and end the inning, you need to find a different dugout to go sit in because your manager will absolutely wear you out.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
1-0 pitch on the way. Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
1-1, here it is.
Yep,
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows
Hey,
the drill
lucky
out
kid
there.
out there, kid,
You
huh?
got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Hey, come on now,
He's
big
set.
dog.
Here's
Get
the
your pitch.
3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. It's the Royals 3 and the Orioles 2.
Hey,
Starling Marte ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
he's going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It sails a bit, and he will get into second base as the tying run.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
Striding into the box, Ozzie Rivera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Chassin moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award.
from the place affectionately known as the K. We're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Ozzie Rivera will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
On the ground up the middle. There's one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Ray Frazier is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing.
Robert Corley will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you've got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leonard Matsusaka. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Rivera scoops it up. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Ozzie Rivera will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Ozzie Rivera.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Corley giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Brad Miller is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Curveball grounded towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Hey, a nice little Sunday hop right there, and on Sunday, no less. He takes care of his man easily at first base.
Robert Corley will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Rivera is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royals strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Ronald Frazier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good...
Ozzie Rivera will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Hot shot on the ground is short. Miller's got it on to first, and there were 2 down.
What a difference 5 days can make. He's been a totally different pitcher out there compared to his last start. The command is much better. The pitches are much sharper. Even the body language tells me he's got things under control.
Ronald Fraser steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Come on now, get us 2-ball right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, what a play! The throw. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. Well, by rights, this should have been an RBI single. But that's one heck of a play out there on defense. The run's still going to score, but what an exceptional defensive effort out there to at least get an out on the play.
Kevin Batista stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Hey, now we got 2.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Rivera is there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Royals out in front, 7-1. So coming to the plate, Ozzie Rivera. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him the pitch that he likes.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1 out and a runner on third. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I want to have a word or two myself.
The offensive star of the night for the Royals, well, it was this man right here, Billy Butler. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Our final line score
Yeah, just 2 hits in the ballgame, but they were both big ones. The triple and the